Okay, I want to show y'all gumbo does not have to be hard. I have cleaned my boneless, skinless chicken thighs and gave them a sprinkling of some Old Bay, some salt and some pepper, and lightly on the Slap Ya Mama, and some poultry seasoning. I'm going to sear that down a little bit in this large pot with this much water, and I'll probably fill it the rest of the way with some of this broth or whatever I need to just cover the chicken. I'm going to get somebody to slice these up for me because I'm not going to be able to do it today with my hand, but just slice these up and sear them. You can pick the spicy hot, which I like, or you can do the plain. We love our Conecuh sausage. It's made in Alabama. It's the right size for a bite. It's everybody down here's favorite sausage. But anyway, so we're going to put the chicken in. We're going to let that simmer until it gets tender. And then I'm going to pull the chicken out, and I'm going to add some homemade, not homemade roux, because it's a long process to make your own roux. They have some really good roux out there. This is not the normal one I use. This was an extra I had in my cabinet today. I don't even remember the name of the one that I normally use. But you don't even need that. And I wish this had more celery in it, but we are using some of the seasoning blend so that I don't have to cut up any onions, celery, or bell pepper. And that's it, folks. We'll throw some in the pot and check back with you in a minute. To get it covered with a little bit more chicken broth, and we're going to let this simmer until tender. So I removed all of the chicken thighs from the gumbo, and I'm going to add broth, chicken broth, and beef broth, I'm going to add all of this beef broth, and the rest, I'm going to add all this chicken. And I'm going to bring this up to almost a boil, because what I've done is I've taken my, I'm burning the roux, don't burn the roux. I'm taking my roux and putting it in the skillet so that I can heat it back up and darken it. I normally get the darker roux. I forgot that I turned it on. Silly me. Okay. And I'm going to take and throw these onions, celery in it. That roux to stop cooking, so I've added some broth from the pot. I'm just going to stop that from cooking, and then once this comes back up to a little bit of almost a boil, we're going to throw this roux back in and stir it in. So I've added the roux back to the pot, and we're going to let this cook for a little while before we add the sausage to it, and then the chicken back to it, and a little bit of green onion. And this is one of the reasons I love this Pampered Chef tool. I can just look at this. I'm holding the camera while I just sort of break up that chicken into some smaller pieces before I put it back into the gumbo. It's perfect. Voila. And back in with the chicken. And there we go, folks. We have chicken and sausage gumbo. I'm going to let this cool down and jar it up for the family.